What's up guys, going straight here back in the video. Today's video is what if Axel was in Top Drama World Tour. Axel's one of my favourite characters in the series, in the reboot cast, so let's see the results. So for Axel, 64% of you guys said she should be on Team Chris. Duncan will quit no matter what. Episode 2 then. So I feel like Sierra and Izzy swap teams, and I feel like Alejandro could persuade Axel. I feel like Axel would get on with like Noah and Elwin pretty well. And Zeke still uses the stick. Alejandro would have no reason to get rid of Axel. He would admire her as a strong player, but he would also see her as a big threat. And at this point he'd want to keep her on his side. Episode 3. This is the Japan episode, so Alejandro would do his monster idea. I think Axel would be very good at this challenge because she would do like a zombie themed as well. And Harold would still be forced to quit because Cody and Sierra still win originally and change that. Episode 4, the Yukon. Alejandro still gets Bridget stuck to a pole. Episode 5, non-elimination. Episode 6, aftermath. Episode 7, Slap Revolution. So Alejandro would still tell Shauna to seize the day. And instead of Owen or Noah, it would be Axel, I think, who would take part in the fighting challenge. But there's still no reason for Lashana not to get eliminated. Episode 8, the Amazon race, non-elimination. Episode 9, Can't Help Falling in Love You. So DJ still goes off the entire episode, and Lindsay gets eliminated. Episode 10, Milanon, elimination. 11, Jamaica. Izzy jumps out the plane while it's crashing. That's important. And then Gwen still gets in from with Owen, and they Alejandro's outdoors as DJ. 12, aftermath. Episode 13. This is where Duncan comes back. So the return of Duncan. So Axel would be really good at this challenge because she's actually really good at fighting zombies. So I don't think she'd get caught by Jack the Ripper. So Duncan would still be second prize. But Alejandro would have a decision to make. Would he rather get rid of Axel or would he rather get rid of Noah? And I think at this point in the game, Alejandro would rather get rid of Noah because of his intelligence and he'd be quite threatening. So I think for Noah, he's still getting voted off. Episode 14, another non-elimination. The kiss still happens though. I'll keep that in mind. Episode 15, the X-Files. So Owen get captured in Area 51. Alejandro and Tyler are off together. Duncan still makes that deal. And Duncan and Alejandro carry Owen. And I feel like Axel would carry the box. So I don't think Tyler would screw up this time because there's an extra person to ensure he probably wouldn't. And I think everyone votes for Courtney because she's heard the challenge. So for 16, Owen takes around his emu. And I think that's enough of a head start for me to believe the Amazon would win the challenge. They vote for Owen. Non-elimination. Episode 18, Plainly would join. Merge day. The merge cast. I think it's accurate to merge. Episode 19, Can't Help Falling in Love You, so Plainly doesn't have to compete. So I'll have a double girl pair then. So Sierra and Cody. Gwen and Alejandro. Alejandro and Heather. Tyler and Gwen. Which leaves Duncan and Axel. So I think Duncan and Axel would actually win immunity. And plainly wouldn't reveal that Owen's a fan favourite. So I think what would happen is Gwen and Duncan vote for Heather. Alejandro and Heather would vote Cody to vote Sierra. Tyler's loyalty, so I think these four would vote for Sierra. Axel would vote for, be convinced to vote for Heather. But I think Sierra goes. I think Sierra is eliminated. So these four would vote for Heather, with the other four voting for Sierra. And then Blaney would be the swing vote. Now I think Blaney would rather get rid of Sierra than Heather, because even though Heather's not very liked by everyone, she'd be a very easy boot to get rid of later on down the line. So 20 Chinese fake out. So everyone qualifies for the eating portion. Axel's pretty good at the eating in her season. Actually, she did a roast, like it was roasted, and she offered it to Chase in the second episode of her in her original season. So I think Axel would win immunity, because she did scream "eat." So that's the reason I'm giving it to her. And Alejandro wouldn't be cheating because Courtney's not here, so Blaney would go home. But I think that he would get Cody. Cody wants to vote for Duncan, but they would convince Heather, Alejandro, Tyler, and Blaney vote for Duncan. These four vote for Heather, and then the other four vote for Blaney. Would vote for Blaney. And then who do these four vote for? And I think they do vote for Duncan, so Duncan and Blaney are just sent home. Episode 21, the South African Night Safari. So Alejandro's plan is to trip Duncan in the thorn bush to track Ezekiel and win the challenge. So I'm thinking Alejandro would just use Tyler for this. His plan is to trip Tyler because not pay full attention, tells him to watch him or Ezekiel. Alejandro does win the challenge, but because Tyler's a bit more dumb than Duncan, I think Alejandro could just persuade Tyler it was a genuine accident. And because Alejandro's been quite good to Tyler a good chunk of this season, I think at this point, Tyler just sees Alejandro as a genuine friend. So Alejandro and Heather would reluctantly work together. And they could convince Axel. And they said, Axel, we need to work together to get rid of Cody or Gwen. They vote for Gwen. The other two vote for Heather. I think Gwen goes. Episode 22 is Raff Raff Phoebe, so Alejandro races it up. Heather still wins immunity, and I think she chooses Alejandro to stay to the end. I think Alejandro and Tyler are close. Cody and Heather realize that Alejandro and Tyler would pick each other in the end, so they vote for Tyler. So Alejandro and Tyler, though, cower, and they vote for Axel. For Cody. And I think here what happened is Tyler, Axel, and Cody vote for Heather, so I think Heather goes. Oh no, actually Heather wins immunity. So they would vote for Axel, because she'd be the biggest threat. So if Axel was in World Tour, she would have came 5th place. 22, Alejandro gets distracted, Tyler wins immunity. So they vote for Alejandro. Tyler wouldn't vote for Alejandro, so I think he votes for Cody. He's friends with Cody. I think they could convince Tyler to vote for Alejandro. So I think Alejandro, he's loyal to him though, he's very loyal. I think Tyler's my person is very loyal, so these two vote for Cody, the other two vote for Alejandro, and Cody's definitely losing the tiebreaker. So Tyler have done luck his way to the end, and I think in the tiebreaker, Heather goes. And Alejandro and Tyler would be the finalists of the season. And that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. This is the animation I think will go on. If Axel's on World Tour. And yeah, peace forever.